Urban sprawl is defined as the uncontrolled expansion of urban areas. Some communities in the United States are sprawled out, while others are built in compact, connected ways. The difference between these two strategies affects the lives of millions of Americans. Living in the suburb of a sprawled urban area means spending an average of 1 hour a day in the car. When large numbers of commuters are going the same way, your time in the car is likely to be spent sitting in traffic. Wouldn't that hour be better spent riding your bike through a mixed use community? Heavy use commuter roads are frequently in need of repair. And as metro areas sprawl farther from the city center, these roads need expanding. This means construction, forcing commuters on the roads to spend even more time in their cars. This time could be used for walking to work in a city where homes and jobs are built closer together. The long commutes associated with urban sprawl can be enough to drive you crazy. However, sitting in rush hour isn't your only option. There are alternatives in public transportation, such as bus, rail, or light rail. These alternative choices have positive impacts on population health and the environment. Public transportation also generates economic return and encourages physical activity. However, these forms of transportation are scarce in sprawled communities. Now, shall we examine one of the consequences of urban sprawl? The prevalence of obesity among U.S. adults has risen to 50%. Obesity is common, serious, and costly. Obesity-related conditions include heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. It is the leading cause of preventable deaths. 34.9% of Americans are obese, and 68.6% are overweight or obese. Obesity and its associated health problems have a significant impact on our population. There are many factors that are associated with the growing trend of obesity in the U.S. One contributing factor is our built environment, community. Environments can either promote or inhibit physical activity and access to healthy foods. Many factors that contribute to obesity can be viewed as individual choices, such as diet, physical activity, and the like. However, not all the factors associated with obesity are controllable at individual level. Wait, what? That's right. Urban sprawl, for example, is not an individual choice, yet sprawl may have drastic implications on your personal health. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at how urban sprawl limits transportation options and contributes to the ongoing obesity epidemic. One factor is street inaccessibility. When street accessibility is low, the streets are not well connected and easily walkable. What is the result of low street accessibility? You drive. Mixed land uses, or lack thereof. When land is used for a limited variety of facilities, requiring you to take a long trip to your destination, how would you get there? You drive. Low density zoning. When the density level of your neighborhood is low, are you going to walk to your destination for 1 to 2 hours? Not likely. You drive.
Urban sprawl is happening. We know human populations are expanding away from central urban areas into low density, monofunctional, and usually car dependent communities. But why? Well, the suburbs allow people to have larger homes, bigger backyards, and more bedrooms. Additionally, the cost of living is much lower for those who live in the suburbs. So the benefits of urban sprawl are looking pretty good, right? Wrong. The long term costs associated with urban sprawl far outweigh the benefits. Pollution, traffic, racial and economic disparities, and obesity. Now you're wondering if the city you live in is the product of urban sprawl. Smart Growth America has the answer. They created a report ranking the sprawl of 221 metropolitan areas throughout the country. So you live in a sprawled city. What can you do about it? The most progress takes place at the local level. Contact your politicians and policymakers, form community coalitions, and work with groups like Smart Growth America. Like we said before, sprawl is happening, but there are options out there. Together, we can stop urban sprawl and create sustainable communities that will improve health and happiness for all citizens.